You only have so many major players out there. There's no way to get this anywhere because these guys control so much.
Welcome to the Lion's Den, hosted by Lance Bachman.
It's the second week of 2021, and we have some breaking news, Lance, today. The newest social media platform everybody's been talking about, Parler. Some huge developments out of some big tech companies today. Tell them what's going on.
I mean, I think it's comical that they get banned from their... First of all, this just shows you how much power, whether you like Trump or not. Whether you like Trump or not, it doesn't matter. It's censorship. And I've been screaming this for years. These tech companies have way too much power. They literally took down a social platform. They literally said, Google said we're not going to put you in the App Store. Apple said we're not going to put you in the App Store. Amazon jumps in and says we're not going to host your app.
No.
So you only have so many major players out there. There's no way to get this anywhere because these guys control so much. I'm not saying I'm for Trump or against Trump. I truly don't give a shit, honestly.
No, you can't anymore at this point.
It's so terrible. It's so terrible.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this, and people are like, well, he could get a press conference together. The media is owned and paid for. You can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, the media is owned and paid for. So that's the dumbest rebuttal I've ever heard, right? Now, all these social platforms locked his accounts, locked everything. Parler got taken down, right?
Yeah, they took down an entire new social media platform.
We are living in Hunger Games.
It's
Hunger Games. It's Hunger Games.
It's crazy. Like, this transcends politics. It's just like, how much can they do to a business or an app or a platform, whatever, based on whatever it is they're like feeling at the time. You know what I mean?
Well, what are they going to do to your mom and dad? What are they going to do to the next thing that doesn't matter? Yeah. They just showed you they can silence anything you want. You can go to the dark web and buy an assassin, like Casey said.
You can buy.
You can. You
can buy anything you want on the dark web.
Buy an assassin. You can go human sex trafficking still through the internet.
Yes, it does.
They can stop all this shit so easily. Mm-hmm. No one says a word. They just let it happen. They put together groups and rallies, Bernie, on it. And now you just literally shut down the President of the United States, took Parler off. And whether you like Trump or not, you're next. You're next.
I think that's a really good pivot into one of the other things that we're talking about here, Lance. And that's going with the brand reputation things by Google and the Fortune 500 companies. Basically what it is they own the vast majority of visibility on search results, those Fortune 500 companies. So it goes to show you with the control aspect there with Parler, it just transcends into big business as well. This is all one big puppeteer.
It's comical, and what's funny is Google now has a union.
Yeah.
Right? And people are like, Google has a union. And I started laughing.
It's Google. They're trillions of dollars.
Bernie, tell them what you said when we were talking about this.
It's just insane. There's 600 of them. Great for you guys for unionizing. Awesome way to try to take power and control. But if Google's going to shut down a sitting president, no matter whether you like him or not, and whether they're going to take down an entire platform, what do you think they're going to do to you and your friends in the cafeteria? Like what? What is that?
Eat your free lunch.
Yeah,
Eat your free lunch and shut up, people.
Just collect that paycheck, shoot a couple of baskets, call it a day, go start your own thing. Maybe they won't take you down if you're another Parler, whatever you want to do. But
I mean, like you said, they just took down a sitting president, the most powerful man in the free world.
Yeah.
And yet you think when they're giving you your free pizza and your string beans to their lunchroom, you got a voice.
I mean, it's insane out there. Just what people think about. Like, what were the conversations like leading up to that? Like, hey, guys.
They really feel like they got powers and numbers. They got 600 people in this union, and they don't realize they're just playing the game, being politically correct with you. When they want to pull out their fly swatter and whap you, they're going to whap you.
That's exactly what they're doing. They're humoring these guys. Like I said, making them feel a little important, and then if they want to, just get out of here. We're Google.
You really got to ask yourself this. Do you believe we live in a free country anymore if this is what they're doing? I've been screaming for years. These tech companies have too much power on censoring people's posts, on bringing things up. They control what gets seen. There's no one monitoring these companies whatsoever.
There's no regulations.
There's none. There's no regulations. And people want to say they're privately held. Well, someone has to monitor them. And I hate to tell you this. I'm not a fan of Donald Trump. I'm not a big supporter at this point in my life, but what I can tell you is this. If you could pull down Donald Trump's all of his social accounts, and you can silence him and the other people around him, which they have done, you're going to remove Parler, because you got to remember, thare all doing this in a coordinated attack. And you got to ask yourself, why? Why? Why are you going and trampling on the liberties of people? You shouldn't be doing it. And I can tell you this, you're next. You're next. Everyone, right now, I always say this to people. Nobody ever wants to speak up or complain when it doesn't land at their doorstep. Mm-hmm. But when it does land at your doorstep and you can't do anything, it's not good.
No,
so,
it's not.
To Google, Facebook, all yous.
Amazon.
It's horrible what you're doing. You know, your stocks are going to keep growing. You're still going to be printing money. Where I do think you'll see this change is someone just did the right thing, Bernie, just got rid of the PACs. You get rid of the PAC money, and this ends it all.
It does.
It ends it all.
Yeah, and I think that's a good place for us to end this here, Lance, today. So everybody out there, thank you for spending some time with us in 2021. We look forward to bringing you some more news in the coming days.
Welcome to the Lion's Den, hosted by Lance Bachman.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please don't forget to follow me at Lance Bachman on Instagram and Twitter. Follow me on Facebook at Lance Bachman Digital. And every Thursday we drop a new podcast. Don't forget to listen to it. We're giving out great content. And remember this is the time to build your business right now. Let's effing go, everybody.